knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New England Patriots. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway in Foxborough. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
Robert Spillane able to bring him down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
19 Tiger, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
Panther 60, go.
Daniel's going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Here goes front. Hey, dip right.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
The Commanders' 46-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Hunter Henry brings it in. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry, 46 yards. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball.
Here's a diving catch right side, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. The penalty got him half the distance to the goal down to the 1, made that try a little easier.
Yeah, without a doubt, and it opens up your playbook, doesn't it? From the 1-yard line, run, pass, do whatever you want there, and they did it successfully.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. is set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
To throw is Daniels. Short throw here, the tight end Bates. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
First catch of the game there for Samuel, and it results in a 1st down.
Commanders, 1st down.
70 Timberwolves.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Washington.
Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. They'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
At the 46-yard line.
And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Here we go. Set.
Daniels looking to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz, 46 yards. And the Commanders are back within a couple of the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point
65.
conversion.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
Right back to Henderson on 1st down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. They run once more with Henderson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 15.
Gets this complete to Buto. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. May going to give it to Henderson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first, and it'll bring up 3rd down now.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he will have the Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. To throw, it's May. Got a man, Boutte. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Crazy.
Throwing here is May. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
18 rattlers.
Here's Daniels. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. The extra point now for Borregales. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Patriots 22, Commanders 8.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard
Ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. And incomplete on the deep ball. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Cat 50, cat 50, Panther 50, Panther 50. Cut 19, cut 19. Ready.
The final shot before break. Daniels. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They'll go. It's Henderson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. I thought they might try the sneak, but what they had planned turned out much better.
It certainly did, and let's face it, when you run the sneak there, that's probably the better percentage play to pick up the first down. But if you have confidence in your offensive line that you won't allow any breakthroughs by the defensive front, you run what they did there. Let the big guy take the football, who runs it a little bit better, and pick up the yardage.
Call it a gain of a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. We're going to throw. May. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Third down and 11.
Here's May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Luke McCaffrey, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Commanders 15.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Runs through the contact. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Mac Hollins, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Borregales now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Patriots 32, Commanders 15.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Over the middle. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. On 4th down, here's Daniels. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Daniels going to keep it. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Harold Landry picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go, set. Buffalo, hot, 70, hot, go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to take possession here.